everyone. Welcome to another episode of Living Beyond Limitations with Daniela Ebikiri. So, a quick one. So, from now on, I'll be posting my videos, new episodes, once in 2 weeks due to some personal reasons. Okay, that said, today I want to talk about identity. That is self-perception and self-definition of who you are. And let me start by asking this question. Who are you? How do you perceive yourself? How do you define yourself? What do you prioritize when you define yourself? Does your disability come first before you as a person? Do you define yourself by your physical appearance? Do you define yourself by your religion or your medical condition or whatever before your personality? The way you see yourself can influence the way other people see you. Okay, let me say, if you see yourself as a strong, confident person, or if you see yourself first as a person with disability before your personality, it will influence how other people see you. And also, when you don't know who you are and you let other people define you, it will influence how you define and see yourself. So if people see you as a person with disability, as that short person, whatever they define you by your circumstance, and all you see yourself will be by what people have defined you as. Okay, so for me, back then, I used to prioritize my physical appearance when defining myself. Yeah, okay, it was superficial. Yeah. So, I define myself as a beautiful girl like that first before any other thing. Yeah. So also people define me as fine girl, beautiful girl, can't enter there like so for me that was my identity, the beautiful girl first before any other thing. So when I became a visually impaired person, it was so difficult for me. I felt like I lost my identity because I no longer see myself clearly, and I was struggling to see that beauty in me again. I was worried, like, but people still define me as that. I know, like, I don't look different. I'm still the same person, but just that I didn't feel beautiful anymore because I was now different. Like in me, like I now have impaired vision, so I just felt like I was a different person. I'd lost my identity, so I struggled my identity. Like, who am I now? Who am I? Who am I not? And the way the believers, the society plays, and visually impaired people and persons with disability as a whole, like with words like incompetent, incapable, unworthy, useless, unattractive, and others on and in kind of words, negative words. So I started seeing myself as those things. I started defining myself by those levels, like I'm now useless, I'm now worthless, I'm incompetent, incapable, incomplete, unattractive. Yeah, so that became my identity for me. But growing spiritually and all, I've come to realize the core of my identity is not my physical appearance, but it's the innermost part of my being. Yeah, like that comes first before any other thing. My personality and who I am as a person. And as a Christian, I've come to place my identity in Christ. That is, I know who God says I am, and I believe who He says I am. So God says, I am a light. I can see the light of the word, but I believe it. I am a light. I am peculiar. I am wonderfully and fearfully made. Like, I am beautiful. I've got the image of God, which is the best image anyone can have. Yes, I am complete because in Christ I'm made complete. I am capable because I can do all things which with Christ, which have strengthened me. And I still have my weaknesses, yes, but then His strength is made perfected in my weaknesses. So I don't see my weakness, I see myself as a strong person now. And now, as I've come to place my identity in Christ, it has boosted my confidence. It has made me feel significant, yes. And now life has a meaning and purpose to me. Like, I know I am a child of God, created for a purpose, and now I strive to live a purposeful life regardless of my circumstance because I know who I am. So I can identify as a visually impaired person, but that doesn't define me as a person. Yeah, my impairment can define how I relate with my environment and my daily living, but it doesn't define me as a person. My impairment is not who I am. Before my impairment comes me as a person with qualities. So now my values, my beliefs, and my qualities as a person shapes the person I am and the person I want to become. Like, I believe in God, in Christ. I am a Christian. That's my belief. So I believe in who God says I am. I believe my identity is in Christ. So my values, I value honesty, integrity, charity, and all those things. So those things have shaped me as a person too. So I see myself as a honest person, as a person with integrity and all that. So my values too and my qualities. I'm strong, I am resilient, I am beautiful, I am intelligent. All those shape me as a person. So I'm still growing, I'm still discovering myself, but now I know who I am. Yes, and I know my impairment doesn't define me. Yeah. So I know a lot of people struggle with their identity, and it's very difficult for persons with disability, with the labels people place on them. Yeah, but I want to let you know that your disability does not define you. Your medical condition does not define you. Your circumstance does not define you. You are who God says you are. You are worthy. You are peculiar. You are God's masterpiece. You're loved. You're capable. You're competent. You're complete in Christ. So know that your identity doesn't come from your circumstance. You are a person first before your circumstance. And do not let people define you. Do not let people label you. But know that you are who God says you are. Yeah. So I hope this inspires you to go on a self-discovery journey, find out who you are in God, know your values, your beliefs, your qualities, and let them shape the person you want to become. Yeah, I know that before your impairments, before your disability, before your physical appearance, before your circumstance. You are a person with potentials. You are God's creation and you have potentials. Yes. And to the society, I would say we can stop the labeling of people. We can stop defining people by their physical appearance, by their circumstance, their disability, and all. Before all those things, they are people with qualities and potentials, and they are God's creation, as I would always say. So know them for who they are and do not define them by their circumstance. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye for now.